Aloha! This week, as a nod to our Gidget episode, I'm looking at two of the cultural set pieces in Gidget, surfing and Tiki. In recent years, Tiki has seen a resurgence with the music, fashion, and drinks inspired by Polynesian, Melanesian, and Micronesian cultures. However, in the world of Gidget, Tiki was still a novel and fun way to celebrate the cultures of the South Pacific, along with the statehood of Hawaii, which was 1959, the same year Gidget was released. So Tiki brought the foreign and exotic traditions of far away to the homes of suburban America. In fact, Tiki is the first human in Maori mythology. So surfing also originated in the Polynesian islands, with many archaeologists finding the practice of riding a vessel with a wave in use since the pre-Inca cultures. The art of surfing was a central part of ancient Polynesian cultures and predates European contact. The chief was traditionally the most skilled wave rider in the community, with the best board made from the best wood. The ruling classes had the best beaches, and commoners were not traditionally allowed on the same beaches, but they could gain prestige by their ability to ride the surf on the boards. So the leader of the surfing gang that Gidget joins was Kahuna, played by Cliff Robertson, which means king in Hawaiian languages. Other members include Waikiki, and I'm not sure if Moondoggie is native to Hawaiian or other Polynesian cultures, but the gang celebrated and lived surfer culture as it existed throughout Southern California, Hawaii, and Texas in the late 50s and early 60s. Speaking of Texas, and you know that I would bring it home, Tiki culture began at the end of Prohibition in 1933 with the opening of Don's Beachcomber, a Polynesian-themed bar and restaurant by proprietor Ernest Raymond Beaumont Gant, a young man from Texas who had done his share of rum running with his father throughout the Gulf of Mexico and claimed to have sailed throughout much of the Pacific Ocean. The restaurant's name was later changed to Don the Beachcomber, and Beaumont legally changed his name to Don Beach. At the same time, in 1936, a restaurant owner from Oakland, California, Victor Bergeron, ate at the Don the Beachcomber restaurant, and Bergeron said, "We went to a place called the South Seas and even visited Don the Beachcomber in Hollywood. In fact, I bought some stuff from Don the Beachcomber. When I got back to Oakland, I told my wife that what I had seen, and we agreed to change the name of our restaurant and our decor, and that renamed restaurant became Trader Vic's." So when American servicemen returned home after the end of World War II in 1945, they brought with them stories and souvenirs from their time in the South Pacific. Both of my grandfathers were in the Navy and fought in the South Pacific, and both had their share of Tiki memorabilia, one of which is a Hawaiian statue beloved by my grandparents that we affectionately called Melakaliki Maka. And these memories reinforce the popularity and help set the stage for Don Beach, Vic Bergeron, and Hollywood to create the mystique of Tiki and surfing culture. In addition to the returning World War II veterans, several other factors contributed to the mid-century American explosion of Tiki culture. Post-war America saw the rise of the middle class as an economic force, and this, coupled with the ever-increasing affordability of travel, particularly to the newly established state of Hawaii, helped propel the nation into all things tropical. Over the 1950s, Polynesian design began to infuse many aspects of our cultural and visual aspect, from home accessories to architecture. In 1963, Disneyland opened the Walt Disney Enchanted Tiki Room attraction, which featured Polynesian-style decor, fashion, and music. And when I went to the Tiki Room at Disneyland as a child, I was enthralled. The singing birds, the lights, the music, the flowers, everything, all of it presented a paradise within reach to some little girl from Eastern Washington. We did not see much drinking in Gidget aside from Kahuna's rum jug in his beach shack, but many cocktails have helped solidify tiki culture in the US. The Mai Tai, made with flavored syrups, fresh fruit juices, and rum, was created by Don Beach. And friend turned foes, a protracted feud between Beach and Vic Bergeron, Trader Vic, erupted when both claimed to have invented the Mai Tai, with Bergeron eventually winning the exclusive rights to distribute a commercial Mai Tai mix for home use. In addition to Gidget, other movies that celebrated tiki culture included White Shadows in the South Seas, The Love Trader, Birds of Paradise, High Tiki, and Waikiki Wedding starring Bing Crosby, and that movie popularized the song Blue Hawaii. Television series Hawaiian Eye and the musical smash hit Blue Hawaii featuring Elvis contained many plot elements similar to Waikiki Wedding and helped bring a Polynesian pop aspect of tiki to a new generation. So Gidget introduced us to many of the cultural icons that defied mid-century America. And that's not too shabby for a girl who needed just $25 to buy a used surfboard to experience the sun, surf, sand, and summer lovin' of 1959. Cheers, Gidget. And cheers to our listeners and viewers. Go ahead and bang that subscribe button like it's a bongo so that you never miss any of our shenanigans. New episodes drop every Thursday. Thank you again, and we will see you soon. Cheers.